Hey there, YouTubers. It's Leo Alderpold. Just coming at you with a bit of an update for July. Again, I've been really shit in recent weeks. I've tried to go out a few times to make a decent and much more informative and interesting video from out in the sticks. But for one reason or another, circumstances have conspired against me. So the few bits and bobs that I did and meant to stitch together later didn't really get finished. So apologies for that. I'm having an incredibly hectic time. I'll fill you in on some details in just a second. I'll get the housekeeping out of the way first. So I'm smoking in my John Brumfitt Lover, which is an aptly named pipe because I do love this pipe. I love it. I love it. The Lover. See what I did there? I'm smoking some Germain's Brown Flake. If I can get it lit properly, I will be. Just an amazing quality tobacco, Germain's. Like everything of theirs. Absolutely outstanding. You guys all know I'm a huge fan of the German tobaccos, particularly, and the stuff that gets done from Dan Tobacco or from HU particularly. And you know, the Sam Gowiths and Gareth and Hogarth, so some of those things are okay, but they tend to be absolutely dripping with moisture. The Germains, I've yet to meet a Germain's blend I didn't like. They're all absolutely outstanding and top quality, just amazing quality. Which you guys in the States will know as Esoterica brand stuff, so Penzance and your and all of that jazz. You're familiar enough with them. Let me just plug you in a sec. So I thought I'd bring you this video just by way of an update, really, just to kind of keep you in the loop. Again, apologise for having not brought a decent and more informative video to the YouTube pipe community recently, but as I'm sure you're aware, there's very good reasons. I'm also drinking, and if any of you guys have not tried this, I strongly recommend it. Innocent Gun Original. And this is the big bastard 660ml bottle at 6.6%. Very good beer. And I'm following up with a chaser of Sailor Jerry's. Because I'm not a fucking alcoholic. No, seriously, it's a hot day. It's a hot evening, rather. It's Thursday night. I've got a long weekend on my own again, which is lovely. And I've just dropped my girlfriend off at the airport. She's off up to the north of England somewhere for a few days. So I am kicking it back and chilling a little myself this evening. But where was I? Oh yeah. So the long and the short of it is, I finished my job next month. I've got 11 weekends left in the United Kingdom, which when you say it like that doesn't sound like a very long time at all anymore. 11 weekends, that's including this weekend just coming. And most of them I've pretty much already got plans, catching up with friends, basically moving my shit from here into a garage somewhere up country and storing it there for a bit. Fortunately, being the, well, kind of nomadic person I am, I never really unpacked since I moved into this house 4 years ago, something like that. So all of my life is still in boxes. I never unpack. It's always I'm always in a state of transition anyway. So I don't have to really worry about the stress of packing up or anything like that, but I do have to worry about moving it from one side of the country to the other and storing it somewhere. So, yeah, I finish my job next month. Then I've got a few weeks off. My tickets, I believe, are already booked. Obviously, my next employer at the university is sorting them out. But I've had an email to say that they've booked them. So I'll be leaving the United Kingdom, hopefully, touch wood, for good, in mid-September, on about the 23rd. In fact, late September. Which is pretty awesome. Consequently, what it means, of course, is that between now and the end of next month, when I finish the job that I'm doing now, I'm absolutely steaming up to my eyeballs in it, because I don't want to leave whoever takes my job after me with a pile of shit and a backlog of work to do. So I'm basically trying to get all my affairs, both professional and personal, wrapped up in the next sort of 6 weeks, tops, so that I can then relax a little bit, get a holiday in with my girlfriend before I leave. Still don't know whether or not she's actually coming. She's applied for a new job herself. I don't know. I guess we'll see where that goes. But in any case, long-term plans. I guess I'm not looking to move back to the United Kingdom again anyway. And we've compromised on somewhere like Portugal, Spain, where I can buy a bit of land out in the woods and live a simple life after I've done my Papua New Guinea trip. So. Good times, and good health to you guys. So the bit of the good news is that I've sent a package ahead of goodies for myself, just to test the waters, really, see what the Papua New Guinea postal service is like. And I heard the other day that it's arrived, which is fantastic. So what I've done is I've got a few packets like this. I've got 3 or 4 of these stashed underneath my table here, and you'll see I've got little numbers on them. The object being, I'll pay somebody over here to send me the stuff that's inside them. So I've got that's some Jermaine's. That's Rich Dark Flake, shrink wrapped, brown flake shrink wrapped. I got some McQuaid in there. I got some Savinelli pipe filters. I got what's that? Oh, that's the Nesmuck plug from my Nesmuck plug box opening. I've got some capstan in here and a bit of Revor and a few more cobs. And basically the way I'm working it is because you can't get good pipe tobacco from what I understand in PNG. So I'm sending this stuff ahead. I've done my trial run. I've got some Nashville County and some other goodies, whatever it is. I can't even remember what I put in the box, but that's there waiting for me, which is great, because it means I don't have to load up my luggage and then risk getting it nicked by customs if I have to go through Australia, which I inevitably will. So this method of posting myself boxes ahead works, which is great. So that was a bit of good news. Incidentally, if anybody hasn't got one of these metal clippers, which are designed for the pipe, they're pretty good, but I would say they're not much good outdoors. They work well indoors, but you get a breeze on that, and for some reason, forget it, doesn't work. But inside it's great. That reminds me, actually, I meant to give a bit of a shout out to my lurker friend Tobias. First of all, I did a yabo from him a little while ago. And one of the things that he sent me was a tobacco called Dark Red Plug by Tabacalera, which is a small shop in a shopping centre in Hamburg. Now, I promised you that I would do you a video and a bit of a video review, if you like, of that Dark Red Plug. And because I've been so absolutely shit at getting out and about and doing some interesting videos out there, I haven't done it yet. So I'm very sorry about that. I've also used it all. So yeah, it was very good. It was really, really good. A really, really good plug. So that's my review of it, mate. Thank you very much, along with all of the other great things that you sent me as well. That was fantastic. But that Dark Red Plug I really, really enjoyed. That was cracking stuff. Really, really good. I think I already mentioned one of the other blends in a previous video when I was out in the woods doing a Beechwood Ramble. And the flake crosswork that you also sent me has been posted ahead and is waiting for me in Papua New Guinea. It was in the package, I've just remembered, that is there in Papua New Guinea right now waiting for me to get there. So rest assured, when I get over there and I rip open the box and go through all the goodies, there'll be a present from yourself that's waiting for me, and I'll think of you and raise a bowl to you while I'm enjoying it. That probably just about wraps it up for the minute. I promise I will try and bring you a much more interesting video. As I've said, my work life at the moment, unfortunately, because I'm trying to make sure that I've got all of my loose ends tied up before I finish work next month, means I'm spending a lot of time at the desk. I'm not getting out into the woods as much, which is where I usually sort of take the opportunity to bring you an interesting video from outdoors. But as I said, I don't want to leave a colleague or something in the shit after I leave. So yeah, it's all in a good cause. My weekends are going to be pretty full up, so actually the opportunity to record a video in the coming weeks is also going to be pretty slim. But I promise you, I will endeavour to bring you some interesting stuff before I leave here. I reckon my Dartmoor series is probably just about finished because all of my weekends pretty much are booked between now and the time I leave. So I'm not even sure I'll get back to Dartmoor myself. But hey, that's the way life goes. At the end of the day, come September, I'll hopefully, if I can find internet access in places, I'll be bringing you some interesting stuff from the other side of the world. And that'll be pretty cool, I can assure you. But watch the space anyway. Thank you very much to all of my followers and friends, great friends that I've made on here so far. I will keep you all updated with progress. I will obviously communicate with a number of you individually through Facebook, through Instagram and other forms of social media, Skype, whatever. And we'll keep in touch anyway, and I will be back with hopefully some more interesting content before I leave here. But at the very least, I'll bring you something from the airport as I'm getting the hell out of here. But you folks take real good care. Thanks again so much for all the support that I've had. And I will look forward to seeing you all again real soon. All right, take it easy.